Today I'm going to discuss how you're all going to be sexy in 4 years' time. What do I mean by sexy? Well, I mean you're going to be desirable. You're going to be desirable not just as the beautiful human beings that you are, but desirable as sales executives and sales professionals. How do I know this is going to happen in 4 years? Well, we are members of the Direct Marketing Association, the DMA, and I'm fortunate to sit on the Telemarketing Council. And the Telemarketing Council make up all the rules and regulations that govern our industry. And occasionally the government comes along and says, look guys, we've got this new law planned, can you give us some advice? About 6-8 months ago, they came to us with a new piece of legislation that's coming out of Europe called the EU Data Regulation. Hands up if you've heard of the EU Data Regulation. Yeah. The EU Data Regulation is going to cause a seismic shift in B2B marketing. B2B marketing managers are going to be running around, pulling their hair out and screaming. Why? Well, at the moment, B2B marketing is about an opt-out system. So the way that opt-out works is that I can call you as many times as I like until you tell me to stop. I can send you as many emails as I like until you tell me to stop. I can send direct mail until you tell me to stop. The seismic shift is that in the future, 4 years' time, it's going to be an opt-in system, which means I can't call you until you give me permission. I can't send you an email until you give me permission. I cannot send you a piece of direct mail until you give me permission. So you can see how that changes pretty much everything. But when you think about it, the way that the EU are going to implement this is that they've said you can't store a person's personal information on your CRM unless you've got their permission. So you can't store their email address. It kind of makes email marketing a bit difficult. You can't store their name and job title. Direct mail out the window because if it's not personally addressed, you won't get anywhere. But when you think about telemarketing, we can store the company's name and address. We can store their switchboard number. So telemarketing is not dead in the water. And it's interesting that LinkedIn have been recently buying up loads and loads of other websites. They recently purchased something called SlideShare. And they've clearly cottoned on to the fact that there's this change coming. And they're buying up data all over the place, B2B executive data, in the hope that LinkedIn will become much more accurate, much more up to date. So imagine this. You've got the CRM with the name of the company, switchboard telephone number. You've got LinkedIn with the name of the IT director at ABC Limited. Telemarketing is going to be difficult, but not impossible. Email marketing, direct mail, they've got a migraine over this. We've got a tiny little headache. So my advice to you is to spend the next 4 years learning all that you can about B2B telemarketing. My advice is to take advantage of all of the training that we're able to give you. And the best thing about our training is it's free. Why would you not want to take advantage? Because my belief is that in 4 years' time, we, SCi, are going to be in demand. And if we're in demand, you're in demand. That's why I say, in 4 years' time, even Chris Clarkson is going to be sexy. My name's Graham Smith. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you and good night.